Right. Hi there. Hopefully I'm streaming. I'm just going to have a look on my phone now and see if I am streaming. Let's view my channel. Let's go live. Let's view my channel. Let's go live. Let's see if the chat works. Hello. Let's see if the chat works. And that all works good. So, hi everybody. First time that I've actually gone live. I've got to turn the sound down as we get feedback. First time that I've actually gone live. I've just spent about 3 hours trying to set it up with OBS and it didn't work. So, what I'm going to try and do is I'm going to try and hopefully get some results from this, and I'm using my vMix at the moment to record and see if it works. If it doesn't, well it doesn't, but I'm going to speak to anybody who wants to listen. I got a fantastic program all set up, all ready to go, to do with freedom of speech, and I got all the little graphics and things there ready to go, all set up in OBS, but for some reason I just can't get it to work. So maybe this is working, maybe it isn't. But anyway, it's Mike from Best Before TV, and you can watch that channel 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. It's Best Before TV at www.bestbeforetv.com, or get in touch with me at Best Before T on X. That's Best Before T, number 4, Best Before T, or you can go to bestbeforetv@gmail.com. I would like a little bit of feedback, or somebody to at least acknowledge that I'm live and you can hear me. So if there's somebody out there listening to me right now, I wouldn't mind you saying a quick hello on the chat, and that means that it's working. Of course, if I don't get an answer, that means that nobody's listening. But what I wanted to talk about really is freedom of speech, and as I said, I got it all set up, program all set up, so I'm going to try and have to just do it by speaking to you. That is, freedom of speech, especially in the UK now, it's become very difficult to say what you want, or to make videos, or to talk about anything that might upset the new government there, which is the new Labour government, as you know, in the UK. And they seem as though they've been emptying the prisons so that they can put their, I call them political prisoners, inside. If you say a naughty word or something you shouldn't say on TikTok or on T or on anywhere really. And I know that Facebook is actually really controlling what you say, which is not right, because freedom of speech is freedom of speech. If somebody doesn't like what you say, then say, hey, I don't want to listen to that. And say, okay, fine, don't listen, go away. And all's fine. There's been a few people locked up for putting hurty tweets onto various places, and some of the things that the people have said have actually been true, but still they were put in prison for speaking, for using their right of freedom of speech. And it seems to me that the government in the UK is moving very, very, very quickly towards a totalitarian sort of nanny government. You'll do what we say and not what we do. There's been quite a bit of corruption, people who've been taking free gifts. There's been people who lied on their CV. And it's not all nicey nice as it was. Mr. Starmer, he's got so many names. He's the lowest rated Prime Minister ever, I think. So I just kind of think that the man needs to probably go away. I think somebody's put a heart on there. Whoever that was, thank you very much. Was it anonymous? Yes, anonymous heart. Never mind, that means somebody's listening. Well, you won't be getting a full show today because I say I can't really get it set up on OBS how I want it. I'm going out on vMix now. So, there's lots of groups that listen to and watch Best Before TV. So I will be getting in touch with them to say thank you. And I've got a Christmas background. First thing I could do, as I've been working hard on getting, trying to get this other thing set up on OBS. It's took me about 3 hours and it just doesn't work. I get awful crackling sound on the microphone, which is terrible. And it won't record what I'm saying. I'm recording this, obviously, to see what the result's going to be. Good thing about vMix is that it uses very little of your system resources, which is good. So there we go. Anyway, we were talking about freedom of speech. Now, do you believe that we should all be free to say what we want when we want? And be damned if it does upset somebody. Well, okay, we've upset you. We can apologise if it hurts you, but why should we change the way that we speak and the things that we speak about? Why should it be? It shouldn't be. Also, I was watching the TV today as well, and I've been sort of keeping my eye on the breaking news, and breaking news at the moment that America are moving to ban TikTok altogether. Do you think that's right? Is that another way of stifling people by banning TikTok? And I think that that's wrong too. Again, freedom of speech. People should be free to say what they want to say when they want to say it. If you don't like it, you tell them you don't like it, and there shouldn't be any fighting about it. It's a debate. In fact, it's stifling debate, and it's not good. It's not good for you, me, or anybody else. Anyway, it seems a bit sad that I just have to sit here and talk without the things that I wanted to really talk about and have them all lined up and ready to go. The other thing is that I was going to talk about as well, and I got some really good stuff lined up about that, was, are we really heading for World War III? Is it coming? Is it true? Is it going to happen? Do you believe it's going to happen? And my question was going to be on that subject, would you actually fight for your country? So if you're English, would you fight for the UK? Would you fight for England? Or not? Or if you're American, would you fight for America? Well, who would you fight for? Would you fight? Would you stand up and be counted and defend your country? Or would you abstain if you could? I mean, nobody wants to go into war, as it's been happening in Israel and Palestine. Now, I might say something quite radical now, because I, as the Old Git, because that's my sort of screen name, the Old Git, and I don't support Palestine. Oh dear. No, I don't. I support the freedom of the people of Palestine, but not the rulers of Palestine. Not Hezbollah, Hamas, and all these other Iranian-funded armies. And it's not right, because again, it's a direct attack on a democratic country. So that's another one of the things. I mean, I just tell you a few things that really rile me up, and they do. And also, I think that Ukraine should get all the support that it needs to stop Mr. Vladimir Putin from overrunning his country, Ukraine. Zelensky should get the help. Why? Because if you look at Vladimir Putin's background, he's a trained KGB man. He's just in to, I think he's part of the old Soviet Union, and he doesn't want it to die, and he wants it back. And I think he'll continue. He'll go to Moldova or one of the other former USSR states to reclaim them. I'm not going to say any more. Hopefully this is just a video that's run the test. I thank the person, whoever it was, who put a heart on the chat. It must mean that you can hear me. But right now, I'm going to go and wait to fight another day. So if you were listening, thanks for listening. I'm going to watch the video back and see how it was, and then take the night off and regroup and try and get the proper video out maybe tomorrow. But we don't know. I think it's just the system resources actually on OBS takes a lot, and if you want to record and stream, I don't think there's enough resources in this particular machine. So we'll have to, at the moment I'm using in vMix, I'm using about 22% of my CPU and a total of about overall 22%. So it's not bad. I mean, OBS does use a bit more, but you can do a lot more with OBS than you can with vMix. Although vMix is fantastic, brilliant, it's just not as versatile. I tried to use it with OBS and vMix together using NDI, but again, a lot of system resources and it's hard to do. So any suggestions, put them down on a postcard and send them to me. No, you could send me a message. As I said, if you've listened to this little broadcast tonight, it's done by me, the Old Git, and you can get in touch by going to, on Twitter, best before T, and it's number 4, best before T, that's on X or Twitter, and also bestbeforetv@gmail.com will also get to me. And if you want to go and have a look at my website, which is running now, what's on now, right now, as I speak, a episode of Green Acres. Well, there you go, that's actually on there now live. We've got some nice Christmas films and things like that going on. Right, but that's enough for me, because I'm only going to bore you to death, because I haven't got all the things to hand that I want to show you. I can do better, most definitely. So thanks for listening, if you were listening. Until the next time, I'm going to stop streaming and review this video. Bye.